good afternoon. This is Fernando Pineda. This is my first video for Communications 10. This is the introduction video, just to let you guys know a little bit more about myself. And as well, good afternoon, Professor Atkinsons. Hopefully you're doing really well. So I'll just go over it really quickly, just because seriously, I'm gonna be straight up. The other two videos that I recorded were 8 minutes long, and they're not 8 minutes of long of me just like just there like meh. They're like 8 minutes long of me talking, so I'm gonna try and be as concise as possible, which will tie into a further question later down the road. So yes, my name is Fernando Pineda. I'm 19. This is my first year at LBCC. And how did I get my name? So I think I got my name. Well, I know how I got my name. I got my name actually from my dad. His name's Fernando Pineda as well. But what I think kind of happened was I'm the fourth. I'm the youngest. I have three older siblings, and like at that point, first of all, I can't even imagine having three kids. That sounds a little intense, but but well, I'm here, so that's cool. But yeah, so um, what I think kind of happened was at that point, my parents they were just kind of out of names, so they Fernando Alberto Pineda, that's what came up, and they gave that to me. So a name that I'm definitely really proud of, just because it kind of ties in with the fact that my dad is also the youngest, and I really look up to my dad. So that's something that I feel really like I feel really happy to have. But what am I kind of known for my friends or from my friends or from my peers? Hopefully from you guys as well. Maybe you guys can already tell. Like I enjoy to talk a lot, but not too much about myself. I know this video is more about myself, but just in general, like if we were to have like an actual normal conversation, I really enjoy to talk a lot about who I'm talking with. Like I really enjoy with my friends talking about how they're doing, talking about different topics. I think there's so much importance overall on just being able to communicate different ideas with one another, because at the end of the day, everyone's different. Everyone has different ideas. Sometimes some ideas they work together, sometimes they don't. And it's always just a really great feeling when you get that click and it kind of just works out really well. So that's what I like to enjoy the most. That does kind of tie in a lot with my free time. I do like to hang out with a lot of people, not too much though, because I can get kind of burnt out, like anyone can. But maybe say for other nuances that I like to do, I like to cook. I really love to cook. I think that's really awesome. I like to draw. I've been drawing since I was 4. Sometimes I like to play video games. I really do enjoy that part. And as well as like to listen to Spanish music, I've been practicing my Spanish. My parents didn't really speak a lot of Spanish to me when I was younger, but they're fluent both, and they have a really great vocabulary. And in English and Spanish, they're really flawless at speaking both languages. So it's been something that I've been definitely practicing a lot. But that's what I've been doing on my free time. And to tie into a previous question, just like that, I do like to talk with people. That kind of tied in on what I did before LBCC. So I took a year off of college to actually focus on a job as a sales representative for a territory such as like Texas, such as Oklahoma, New York, Florida, for 7-Elevens. And I worked for In Motion Design, which is a vendor, a distributor of different products to those 7-Eleven stores that are located across the nation. And you guys probably even seen some of our items in your local 7-Elevens, like hats, straw hats. They usually show like the In Motion Design logo like on the stamp. So you guys would know. Hopefully you know. Hopefully they're at your local 7-Eleven. If they're not, then I guess we're not doing a great job as being sales reps. But yeah, that's where I feel a lot of my public speaking got really great. Like I felt like it just improved the most overall for that entire year, where I was just focusing on calling, making sure I can make deals, getting orders for my company. It was a really great feeling, a really like adrenaline ridden, like it felt really good. Like you got kind of like an adrenaline rush, which was really great, and it was a really great motivator for a job. But all that aside, I quit. I wanted to focus on college, because at the end of the day, what's really, really important and what brings the best habits for I would say the majority of students would bring the best habits is actually school. Like, even if some people were to say, oh, I'm never going to use this or never going to use that, just the fact that you have that opportunity to always be at a deadline, to always, be as punctual as possible. That's something that a lot of like, like a lot of jobs actually need the most. They just need very punctual, attentive people who are going to work for them. And I think with school and college, that's where you actually get the best of those habits, in general. So regarding what I feel I'm great at as a student, as my first year, I think I'm pretty punctual when it comes to just being on time for everything. I'm really great with my homework and just listening. I feel like that helps a lot. Or I mean, yeah, it would help a lot. But yeah, I'm a really great listener, and maybe something that I feel like I struggle the most as a student, just in general, is my writing. So regarding my writing, I passed my AP English exam, but I think when it comes to that, it helps a lot on having like a nice tactic on how to write an essay. But I still feel like I have trouble getting the right tones, getting the right emotions, using the right words together. I feel like I have a hard time still gathering those thoughts kind of like on the spot with writing. And that would be something that I would really love to improve with this class, just in case if we're doing any assignments that maybe will have us communicate with one another, which would be awesome. So yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward to improving the most out of this course. And what is one area of public speaking that I think I'm good at? I feel like what I'm really great at um, is just body posture. I think the most important part to get people to actually listen to your, how do you say it? To listen to your speeches or to listen to just any point you got to make. First of all, like those eyes should be like darts. Like you need to have eye contact. That is really important. People are going to look at your eyes the most, and they can tell a lot of emotions. But like, isn't that a thing for actors? Like the actors who can act with their eyes. That's like the most important part with anything regarding, public speaking. I think things that help, like good assets, would be maybe say like bot like maybe hand movements. I feel hand movements also kind of help in general. It kind of depends though. I know some teachers have informed me that like they try to minimize hand movements, but I think also at the same time people feel kind of more connected if you were to emphasize a lot of your points using your hands, using your body, having a nice straight back. They would look at you a lot more differently, and overall I think that's something that everyone can get a really easy habit on, especially starting off to improve anything with public speaking. But I think one thing that I would like to improve the most is trying to get to a concise point, because I feel like I'm great at coming with different topics, but just coming out with a concise point that's actually meant to bring attention for my audience. I think sometimes it falls flat, and I could use filler words like sometimes, which I don't really want to do, and I hopefully haven't said the word like that much in this entire video. I don't feel like I have. I feel like I've really tried working on that, but if I have, I still want to improve on it no matter what. And personally, if there's anything else I could say about myself is, I mean, if you guys want to know more about me, what I was thinking about was just posting like my Instagram handle, on my discussion for the other assignment in my Snapchat, just because if you guys get a good impression off this video and you guys want to actually be friends, as me, the new kid at school, uh, I wouldn't mind that at all. But that is my presentation regarding me as a person, and hopefully you guys got a good, or hopefully I left a great impact on you guys. If I didn't, well, maybe a little later. We have an entire year together, but yeah, I hope you guys have a really great day and take care.